Hi yogis, I'm Samantha and this is Balancing Act and I'm going to take you through a 15-minute flow. So let's get started together. Listen to your bodies. I want you to get out of your comfort zone, but I don't want you to feel any pain. All right, so use your blocks, use your blankets, use your head. Okay. All right, and let's get our big toes together and our heels just slightly apart. We're going to just ground ourselves into our mats here. Press with all four corners of your feet and start to rise up through your legs, through your kneecaps. Lift them up high. Squeeze your glutes. Tuck your tail. Inhale your arms up nice and high and reach. Make big circles and wavy lines with your fingers to open up your fingers and all the webbings between your fingers. And then start to move down to your wrists. Get some mobility and then switch the direction of the wrists. And then I want you to get all the way into the shoulders. Big circles with these arms, going back and then moving forward. This just gets like a lot of energy and vibration and movement, circulation into your arms. We forget about our arms sometimes. And then just dive down, soft knees, reach down to the floor, separate the feet hip distance apart, interlace your arms, and rock side to side. Let's get into those hamstrings. When you interlace your hands into your elbows, it creates kind of like a weight that kind of drags the body down. And if your knees are nice and soft, this should feel quite nice, like a nice, gentle, weighted stretch. If you want to put your forearms behind your head, it'll create a little extra stretch in your cervical spine up at the top, and that might feel right to you. And then let it all go and walk your feet back. Meet me in down dog. And press back into that down dog. Start to move your heels down toward the floor. They may never touch, and that's okay. It doesn't matter. Just pedal it out. Lift up through the balls of the feet and swivel the heels to the left and plant them back down and press back. And do the other side. Swivel to the right and press back. And then back to center. I want you to ripple roll forward. So we're going to get up on the tips of your toes, and with your shoulders, ripple roll forward like a tidal wave, right? Tsunami, that's what I meant to say. Untuck the toes and get up off those thighs, and then press back down dog. Separate the feet wider to the edges of your mats. Again, get up and ripple roll forward. Yes, tsunami was the word I was looking for. Like a big rolling wave toward the shore. And off the thighs. Nice big up dog. Press back. One more really, really wide stance. Away from the mat. Up on the tippy toes. And roll forward. And tops of your toes up. Tops of your toes down, thighs up, and press back. Awesome. Move those feet back to the center of your mat, hip distance apart. And roll, get down on your knees here, and we're going to roll to the side into a supported side plank. Right arm over the ear and reaches forward. And switch sides. Side plank on the other side with a big kickstand. Reach over the ear towards the front wall. Awesome. Drop the left hand and press back into your down dog. And walk your feet all the way forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. And roll up one vertebrae at a time. Inhale the arms up and dive down. Inhale, lift. Right leg steps back, drop the right knee, untuck the toes, and bring those arms up to a low lunge. And drop them back down. Left leg steps back. Slowly lower halfway in your chaturanga and up dog. Press back into your down dog. Right leg steps forward. Drop the knee, untuck the toes. Arms come up and down. Flex your front foot while you bend your back leg and then spring it forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold, and rise all the way up. And dive down. Lift and lengthen. Left leg steps back. Drop that knee. Inhale all the way up. Exhale down. Right leg steps back. Slowly lower. Inhale up dog. Exhale, press back. Left leg comes between the hands. Drop that knee. Inhale to your low lunge. Arms come down. Bend the back leg and flex the front foot and spring forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Round or flat back up to standing. Arms come down and sit down in your chair, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift. Both feet come back. Slowly lower chaturanga to your up dog and your down dog. Right leg comes up and between your hands. Plant the back foot. Rise up to warrior one, nice and strong, and come down. Right leg comes back, slowly lower. Up dog, down dog. Left leg rises up and comes between your hands. Plant the back foot, rise up, and come down. Left leg comes back, slowly lower. Up dog and down dog. Hold here for just a moment. And then you can walk all the way forward or hop between your hands and sit back down in that chair. Rise all the way up. Hands come to namaste. Again, sit down in that chair. Arms come up. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Both feet come back. Slowly lower. Inhale up. Exhale back. Right leg raises up and comes between the hands. Plant the back foot. Rise up, warrior one. Open up to warrior two. Tip back, peaceful warrior. And cartwheel it all the way down. Right leg comes back, slowly lower. Inhale, up, exhale, back. Left leg raises up and comes between the hands. Plant that back foot nice and strong. Inhale, arms up. Open up, warrior two. Tip back, peaceful warrior. And exhale all the way down. Left leg comes back, slowly lower. Inhale, up, exhale, back. Crouch like a tiger and hop between your hands. Come all the way up to your chair. And rise to standing, hands to heart center, namaste. All right, I'm going to fix my tights and we're going to keep rolling in this flow. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Both feet come back to your plank. Slowly lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right leg raises up. Right knee comes in towards your nose and crunch. Press back. Again, in towards your nose and crunch. Press back. And right leg comes all the way forward. Again, plant that back foot. Rise up to warrior one. Reach those arms up. If you want to scoot your right foot over a couple of inches so that it's easier for you to bring your hips facing forward, then absolutely do that. If you have them more in a tightrope, it's harder to get those hips to face forward. Sink down 1 inch more, let it burn. And again, open up to warrior two. Check your alignment here. Your heel should be slicing right through your left foot. Arms are over the feet. And just breathe here for a moment. That was a lot of quick warm-ups. Reach forward and peaceful warrior back. Exhale to your extended right angle. Use your elbow to your knee if you like. Or hand to the floor, hand to a block. Couple breaths here. Drop the left hand. Pivot your hips toward the front wall. Pop in your left foot and walk it out to your pyramid pose. Head and neck falling down. The right hip is pulling back in space. And you're pressing through the outside of that left foot. Again, using your blocks here to bring the floor closer to you is a great idea if that's what your body is asking for. And hands on opposite side of the feet. Back into your plank. Slowly lower. Inhale up, exhale back. Left leg raises up and comes knee to nose. Crunch, press back. Knee to nose and crunch, press back. And bring your foot all the way through. Plant that back foot, rise up to your warrior one, and sink down. Lower those hips a little bit closer to the floor as the fingertips reach just a ½ inch higher. And open up to your warrior two. Check your alignment here. Make sure your hands are floating over your feet. Squeeze your glutes and magnetize your feet together without moving them on the map. Try to bring them together without actually moving them. Reach forward. Paint the sky. And extend it out to your right angle. Again, elbow to knee or hand to a block or fingertips to the floor. I have mine to the inside of my foot. Breathe here. And drop both hands down on opposite side of the feet. Pop in your right foot to get your stance a little bit shorter and walk those hands out or place them on your blocks for pyramid pose. Now landing in pyramid pose, you're going to pull your left hip back in space, pulling your right one forward. And breathe. Press through your big toes on your left foot. And press through your pinky toe on your right foot. Walk the hands back. Left leg comes back. Slowly lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, press back, down dog. Beautiful. Roll to the left side for a big side plank. Stack those feet or stagger them. Open up your chest. And to the other side. Big side plank. Whoops. Lose your balance. Get it back. And drop your left hand. Slowly lower. Up dog. Down dog. Hop to your hands and sit all the way down. Roll it back. Bring those knees in. Ooh, hug them in. Make some circles, releasing the low back. We're going to bring our knees to a tabletop together, arms out to a T, and just rotate to the left and to the right, twisting the spine and also engaging the core here. So slowly and with control here, there's no momentum. We're just using our obliques, our side core muscles, to lift up our legs. We're not really touching them all the way to the floor. It's actually a little bit harder if you hover them and you don't let them hit the floor. So just keep them hovered and supported. We're going to keep moving through this for another about 15 to 20 seconds. Try to really press your knees together so they move, your legs are moving as one unit. We're just getting our core and our spinal twists simultaneously. And we only have 15 minutes. We have to conserve, get those complex movements in. All right. And that's the last one. Bring the legs up and straight. Hug in the right leg. Extend the left nice and long. Straighten that right leg as much as you can and switch. And switch. Lift the head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. Few more of these single leg stretches. It's a stretch and it's also a core workout when you get that head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. Beautiful. And let that right leg go. That does it for this 15-minute practice. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you next time. Enjoy your Shavasana.